A man rushes into the office shouting nervously, "Mala! Mala!" The assistant looks shocked and says, "What kind of behavior is this? Didn't anyone teach you manners? You just barged into our boss's office without permission?" The man, panicking, says, "Please forgive me, sir. I'm sorry. I came here looking for my sister. Her name is Mala." The assistant quickly replies, "Watch your words. Don't you dare mention Madam Mala's name. She's about to marry our boss very soon." Harry looks surprised and says, "What's wrong with you? How can you claim to be the brother of the woman I'm going to marry?" The man explains with emotion, "I swear to God she's my real sister, but she left home and came to the city because she felt our parents never fulfilled her wishes." The assistant says sharply, "Stop making up stories." The man says sadly, "Why won't you people believe me?" Then he pulls out his phone and says, "If you don't believe me, look at these pictures." The assistant quickly grabs the phone, and indeed, there are photos of Mala. Harry says in a firm voice, "If you're lying, then what?" The man replies, "If I'm wrong, you can punish me however you want." Harry says, "All right then, we'll find out right now." He pulls out his phone and calls Mala and says, "Wherever you are, get to my office within 2 minutes." Mala replies, "Okay, I'm coming right now." Harry turns to the man and says, "Sit down. Today, I'll get the truth out of her." The man says, "I've already found out everything. She hides it because she's afraid that if you find out about her real background, you'll never marry her. She's my sister, and I know her nature very well. She even left our parents for her own desires." He continues, "And that's not all. She even took our family's property documents, saying she'd sell them." Harry says angrily, "How dare you accuse her like that?" The man looks around the office, then points to the desk and says, "There, those are the same documents, right on your table." Harry says, "You must be mistaken. She told me those papers belonged to her maid's village house, and she was helping to sell it." The man says, "If you don't believe me, check the details. That house is registered in my father's name, and if you check Mala's ID, you'll find the same name listed as her father." Harry takes a deep breath and says, "Now I get it. She's been deceiving me all along." The man smiles slightly and says, "Thank God you finally understand." Just then, Mala enters the office. Her brother rushes toward her to hug her, but she pulls her hand away and says harshly, "Who are you? A beggar." Then she walks straight toward Harry. Harry says, "You don't recognize him?" Mala lies calmly, "No, I've never seen this man before." Harry asks, "Then what about these property papers?" Mala opens the file and says, "Oh, these belong to my maid's house in the village." Harry's anger boils over. "You've turned your back on your own family for greed and status. A person who isn't loyal to her own parents can never be loyal to anyone else. I'm ashamed that I ever loved you." Finally, Mala shouts, "Yes, he's my brother, but I don't want to live a poor life. That's why I cut all ties with them." Harry says firmly, "You should be ashamed of yourself. Go to your parents, fall at their feet, and beg for forgiveness. Pray they forgive you." Mala tries to touch his hand and says sweetly, "My love, forget about them. Let's just talk about us, please." Harry pulls his hand away angrily and says, "Enough. I'll only talk to you after your parents forgive you." Then he turns to Leo and says, "Take her back home to her parents." Mala tries to speak, but Harry says coldly, "Just leave." Did Harry do the right thing by teaching Mala a lesson?